Hello and welcome back to another vlog. Here we are with the Guild Wars 2 Collector's Edition. Yes! Look at it. Oh my goodness. Just take a second to appreciate the fact that it's actually a little bit too big. It's a little bit ridiculous, if you ask me. Look at that thing. To put it into perspective, I'll show you the box with Nero Puppy in the background. That's him over there on the car. Let's go a bit closer. Hold on. Here he is. Hello, my boy. Are you okay over here? What do you think of that box? Hey, my man, that box over there? What do you think of it? That's big, isn't it? And that Shaw, Ridlock Brimstone, he's a scary guy, isn't he? Yes, let me go kiss you. Mwah. There you go. He says, no, Daddy, I just want to sleep. I don't care about your box. Now look at Nero, okay? And then look at the box. Man, that just puts things into perspective, doesn't it? No, not really, no. That doesn't really change a thing, but I tried, okay? I tried. And look, just look at Ridlock. Now, I actually picked this up yesterday, on the 28th, at the store, and the store was in a pretty crowded mall. Then, they didn't warn me that it was this size, they didn't give me a bag to carry it in, they didn't tell me, Lumen, bring a wheelbarrow, because you're going to need it, or like a forklift or something, because this was a bit of a pain to carry. I walked on that side, and I made the mistake of facing the box Ridlock forward. Then every second person I walked past stopped me and asked like, hey, good sir, what is this that you carried? And then I felt as if it was my duty to explain to them, and I did. I said, well, this is a video game. It's an MMO. And that, well, let me just tell you, the kind of responses that you get to that is like, well, I play an MMO, I play World of Warcraft. No! You don't play an MMO, you play in World of Warcraft. This is a real MMO. This is Guild Wars 2. And, well, I explained to them that it's probably the grandest adventure that they could ever embark on in their entire lives. And they were like, okay, where do I buy it? And then I said, well, the store's just down there. And then that was that. They went on their merry way, probably bought themselves Guild Wars 2, not the Collector's Edition, no, not the Collector's Edition, but they got themselves Guild Wars 2. And I told them, Guild Illuminati, Aurora Glade, and while they were walking away, I was like, subscribe to my channel, just do it. And then that was that. Those are the kind of encounters I had while picking my Collector's Edition up. I may have exaggerated a little, but it was close enough. I did actually get stopped. So, wait. We're actually here to unbox this thing, so why don't we just do that? Nero, you want to help me? He says, no, Daddy. He's actually angry at me now. It's because I'm making too much noise. Okay, so the box is a little bit intense because everything in here is pretty heavy, and what I've done is I opened it here already, and I just looked inside to make sure they didn't cheat me out of anything. I had to do that, okay? But this is probably one of the best designed boxes that I've ever seen because they managed to fit everything in there really, really nicely. I don't even know how, but they did. And they fit a lot of stuff in here. Okay, they really did. Look at this. So you take this out, and this is like some sort of, this is how I see it. Okay, it's probably not really like that. But I see it as like a little coliseum. Okay, that Ridlock was chilling in. Because he looks lost now, doesn't he? He looks a little bit lost right now. But when he's in his coliseum of redness and blackness, then it just makes sense. The world makes sense for Ridlock Brimstone. So I like that. I like that they added this here. When you look around the back, it's not quite as glorious. Oh, Nero, what is it, my boy? You go out there, you tell him. He's keeping me safe. He says, Daddy, that stuff looks valuable. Let me just go patrol the perimeter. What a thoughtful guy. Hey? I think so. So, let's try and get Ridlock out of here. Oh, and another thing is that ArenaNet put, or whoever boxed this thing up, they put these little spots everywhere where you can shove your fingers in to lift things out. And I was just so impressed by that. You'll see now when we open the actual tin with all the stuff in it, and I said tin. Metal. Real tin. Not like a plastic tin or something. Is that even still called a tin? No, probably not. That's like Tupperware or something. So, they put these little spots where you can actually hold onto it. I'm not going to untie this guy now, but you can see quite clearly that the sword is just absolutely badass. And what makes me even sadder is that everyone's running around with this kind of sword in-game right now because of the Hall of Monuments. Not me. No, I have 3 Hall of Monuments points. I didn't really get time to play through Guild Wars, and once I actually finish the campaigns, then I'm quite sure I'll be able to get a whole bunch of points, because we got some money and in Guild Wars, in-game currency, and we can like buy armor and pets and weapons and all that stuff to shove into the Hall of Monuments, and then I'll boost the points. But I have to actually play through the campaigns first, so I have to wait for that. So I don't have very many. I've got like pants, a chest piece, and boots. That's it. That's what I've got. But oh, do I enjoy those 3 pieces and appreciate them too? I really, really do. I'm not closer to the stars, but I'm at least getting started. Okay. Now, that's the first part, and that's probably the most important part of the entire collector's edition. Not for me, but for most people. This isn't my highlight, okay? You may be asking yourself, how is that even possible? But just wait till you see the rest. And I know that my video, being standard definition and all that, isn't really going to show you exactly what everything looks like, but you'll get a good enough idea. So if you look at the back here, he's got a tail, he's got some spikes on his armor here. It's just all around impressive. The way they tied this on is actually pretty cool. It actually looks like each one of these was individually packed. I'd like to see some statistics. I don't know if any of you have actually read about it anywhere, but I'd like to know how many collector's editions actually exist. How many are out there in the wild? How rare is this big guy? Anyway, so back to this. Now, here's what I was talking about. Firstly, look, they put this here so you can just lift it out with your 2 fingers. And if they didn't put that there, imagine how much pain you would have had to go through to get that thing out. Just imagine, okay? Or don't, because that would be painful. Even imagining it would be painful. Now, here comes the good stuff. Come, tin, come. My future cookie tin. I'm going to have some real adventure cookies to put in here. I'm not going to do that, okay? I'm just joking. I'm not going to put cookies in my Guild Wars 2 tin. I'm going to move this Otterman closer. Come, Otterman. Come closer so I can sit on you. Ha, there we go. Now, this is absolutely amazing. I can't tell you or explain to you just how cool this tin is, because it's something you actually have to experience. But all of this is like embossed on here. It's all bumpy and stuff. I don't know if you can see that, but it is really, really well done. Even the text down here is embossed. Is that what it's called, embossed? I think so. I think so. But it's very cool. Okay, and that is the map. I'm not sure if that's definitely not the entire map, is it? Or is it? I don't know. But it's a big map. Something tells me that Guild Wars 2 is happening here, and this is just other stuff over here, and that just makes me even more excited. Okay, much more excited. So, here comes the good stuff. This was really cool. Opening it and seeing that. I like the contrast that they have. Okay, you're going from a black and grey box to this beautiful white, red, and like a little splash of black, but really, really nice. Then, this is actually, I would say, my favorite part. Okay, before opening this, which I think is amazing, the way they package this, look, how old school is that? I mean, they could have put a little piece of Velcro here, but no, Arena, they don't mess around with Velcro. No, that didn't happen here. Hey, be orderly now. So, look what they did here. There's a little spot so you can stick your finger in and get it out, if you're not filming while you're doing it. Oh, you silly, silly phone. There we go. So, this is the frame. Then there's already one print inside here. Okay, as you can see. And I firstly like the minimalistic style of the frame, and the print is amazing. Okay, I don't need to say anything about the print. You can see that it's amazing. The detail, off the hook. But the whole idea with this is you can also stand it. See, there's a little stand on the back, so you can hang it this way. There's a hook there. There's a hook at the top, and there's the stand. So you can either stand it or hang it both ways. So like that or like that. But the whole idea is that you can switch your art that you get around easily. Now let me show you the art that you get, because this was my favorite part of the entire box. So, look at this. Untying it. Ooh. Wow. That's amazing. Then, man, can I even one-hand this? I feel as if I may be making a mistake trying to get this out of the one hand. I'm doing it. I shall be victorious. Let me get that last one out before I try anything else. Because, oh, come on. You silly print. There we go. Okay, look at that. Oh my goodness, she's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful. And this means that we're going to have to mix it up, okay? Us out there that are going to frame all these prints, we're going to have some prints upright and some prints sideways, because that one over there is sideways and this one's upright. But look at her. Who is that? I mean, she's beautiful. I don't care who it is. She's just beautiful. Now, let me show you the rest. These aren't quite as beautiful, but they're just as glorious. This one, I think this is the one that they have on the box. But that's a Char. Not sure which Char. But he's fighting the big fire demon. That looks so good. The colors are so bright. And that's once again a sideway one. Okay. And then this is Eileen's favorite one. This is a Sylvari. She has some killer hips. Okay. Look at that. Really, really cool. Once again, the nice thing about this, the best thing about this, is the huge contrast between that one and that one. And even that one over there. They've got such a nice mix. Oh, did you bring me a rope? Oh, did you like Ritlock Brimstone, hey? It's very nice. He's got his rope. There he goes. He says, okay, Daddy, I'm going out now. See you later. Goodbye, my boy. Go well. Okay. So that's amazing. Nothing more to say about that. This one, look. Wow. Look at this. At first, I didn't even realize what we were looking at here, but then I saw that there are some adventurers down here doing battle with this big beast. That is super cool. And then you got that little splash of color down here of them shooting or whatever, attacking it, and that's just amazing. Did I actually get all of them here now? Hold on. Was that all of them? So there's this beast, Sylvari, Char. Did I miss one? Hold on just a second. Did I actually miss one? No, I don't think I missed one. Put the paper there. Right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's it. Okay, so there are 5 prints, and I am actually going to go, and we've got a place here in town that frames stuff for us. And the woman who does it is really, really good. She will take that frame, and she will make me 4 more that are exactly like that one. I might even get her to make 5 because I think she might make better frames than that. I might make a dark border around mine. I might get a black frame with slightly, is it matte glass? Not glossy glass. And then we're going to put them all on the wall down there in the office. But she could take that. That's what we did before. I took her frame and I said, I want this exact same frame on, for a different picture. And then she did it straight up. Bam. She was like, okay, no problem. And then I went back a week later and she had it done. So we're going to frame all of them and put them up on the wall. All of them. Now, I'm going to put this over here. You guys can stare at old Ritlock quickly while I try and pack these prints away. Because this is something that should be done with care. I'm sure you understand. So, as far as I can tell, there are 2 that are upright, and there's there are 2 that are upright and 3 that are sideways. I think that's what's going on there. Now, put this over here. There we go. Ta-da! It's done. Now, the next thing in the well, it's not a list, in the box, is my actual collector's edition, the game. Amazing. Now, if you didn't know, the serial key is over there, so you can't actually see it. If you didn't know, and there are 2 discs. The collector's edition gives you, here are the items included. The Guild Wars 2 game, collectible metal box, Ritlock figurine, art book, frame, 5 prints, Best of Guild Wars 2 soundtrack. Then, the in-game items include the Mistfire Wolf Elite skill, miniature Ritlock, Chalice of Glory, Tomb of Influence, and the Golem Banker. Okay? I've got all of those things. I got them all during the head start already. And I don't know if I've used them all yet, but I've got them. They're quite cool. In here, there's this serial code. Quite cool. They tell you how to do it exactly. Then here, let's just take this all out quickly. Quick reference card, installation manual. The quick reference card is, I suppose it's useful. I figure that is not so much useful. I mean, because I changed my keys and stuff, but this is pretty cool. I like that you can see which class can use which weapons. It makes me sad every time I look over here and see that the engineer can only use such like a small amount of the weapons, but still, who cares? We've got all those kits and stuff to mess around with, so it's fine. And you can see just how crazy Warrior is. We're using every single weapon here. My goodness. Anyway, okay. Quick reference card. Pretty cool. Get out of here. Installation manual, you don't need to see that. Then, original in-game soundtrack, $5 off. There you go. I'm not going to use that. I'm probably not going to use that. I have got the best of soundtrack here. And, although actually, I think if that applies to the one that you can buy with the 3 discs, is it 3 or is it 5? I can't remember, but you can buy this intensely big one with like 100 tracks. That could be worth having. That could be well worth having. Then, Guild Wars 2 Collector's Edition, 2 discs, the rest of the thing. Very cool art style on here once again. Now, the best of soundtrack, I was actually kind of shocked that it's only got 6 tracks on it. It's got Fear Not This Night, Tyrian Overture, Heritage of Humanity, The Char Triumphant, Asura at Work, and The Saga of the Norn. Not bad. So they've got pretty much one for each race there, and it has track number 1, Fear Not This Night. We don't need any more tracks. Other than that, no. Who cares? That's the only one I want. Then, again, as I said, look here, little thumb spot there, little thumb spot here to get all the stuff out easily. It's amazing. Thank you. Thank you, ArenaNet. Now I'm going to put this over here. Let's hope it doesn't fall, so that I can put the art book down. The art book, very, very cool. And the really nice thing about this art book is that it's not just a book with pictures in. Because more often than not, like the World of Warcraft and the StarCraft ones, look at all those signatures. Wow. Look at that. Crazy. The World of Warcraft and StarCraft ones, they have some text in. They did write, they explained a few things, they told about the concepts of making the stuff and all that, but they don't have as much as this. Okay, they didn't take it to this level. Basically, in this book, you first have the little pre-note there from Mike O'Brien, but you've got a ton of text. They tell you all about how they made this, where the ideas came from, how they thought it up, everything in here. And they start all the way from Guild Wars 1, they go all the way through, and they go through how they chose this art style, why they chose this art style, the different characters, the different races, the cities, the areas, everything. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And this is once again just well worth checking out. I think that it's spoiler free. That's a pretty bear. And it's a pretty big bear too. It's got like a ship on its back. Amazing. Ooh, wow. Okay. Man! Oh, why don't they give us a map like this? I just saw this for the first time and I'd love that on my wall. Look. Wow. The Black Citadel really does look like a Death Star. I don't know if I like that. I really don't know. So, here we've got Radasum, the Grove. What is that? What is that volcano thing down there? And the ship? Then there's Divinity's Reach, which is putting the rest of these cities to shame. Sorry about the lighting, by the way. The sun just doesn't want to stay out today. But Divinity's Reach is huge. Then there's Lion's Arch over there. Hulbrak, the Great Northern Wall. What is the Flame Citadel? Huh? Oh well. Black Citadel's over there. And then Ebonhawk. I actually checked Ebonhawk out. Super, super cool. Really nice. So, then they have a few screenshots here, some concept art. And honestly, this is actually the kind of book that I'll probably read from start to finish. I'll put it next to my bed and read it a little bit every night. And probably keep Helene awake because I got my bedside lamp on. That's what I'll do. Straight up. Not even a problem. Wow. Look at this. Minor races? Don't call them races minor. That's so rude. I bet they included Quaggan in there. Whoa. Whoa. That is a big dragon head and that's a tiny little ship. My goodness. Okay. Let's just keep going. Let's just have a look. Under the sea. It's a place where I really don't want to be. I just don't like the underwater combat that much. I don't know why. It's like hammered into my brain from all other games that make you hate underwater play. It's a little bit clunky anyway, but I feel as if it's just not as fun. Ooh, the audio team. I saw some of that. I saw some of how they recorded the audio, and it's just so creative. Some of the stuff they can do is just so much fun. Guardian, Mesmer, look at that girl. You're looking pretty. Look at these. Guys play testing the game. You get out of here. I don't want to see that. Hey, look. There's a little Asura. They should put my character here. Much better. They got each class there, basically. They go through every single class and tell you a little bit about engineer, obviously the best class. The engineer gives us a chance to let loose with wacky ideas. Grand. That is so cool. I wonder if there are any notes in here from Josh Foreman. He is by far my favorite team member on ArenaNet right now, just because of the fact that he is all over YouTube and Facebook and Reddit and everywhere, just commenting on people's stuff, saying, well, I made that, and here are a few interesting facts about this area that I made that you may not have known. And the fact that he drops those knowledge bombs and stuff just impresses me so much. So much. There's actually a face here. Look at that. Wow. And I suppose most of ArenaNet is like that, actually. I mean, you got Mike O'Brien posting on Reddit. Really? On Reddit? He does it. That guy don't care. Fans and trade shows. Wow. Is that the team? I must honestly say that they are far fewer than I thought they'd be. I thought they'd have like triple that amount. Oh, regardless, they did a good job. Oh, and there's that picture again. Wow. And that's it. That's the end of the art book and of everything inside that collector's edition. Super cool. In my opinion, well worth getting. I'm not sure what I'm actually going to do with old Ritlock here. I mean, he's looking really good, but I'm not sure where I'm going to put him. It's going to be easy choosing places for the art, but Ritlock, I'm not so sure. I just don't know. But sadly, that's going to be it for this video. I'm sorry that it took so long to actually unbox everything. I could have been done in like 2 minutes, but hey, where's the fun in that? I wanted to talk about this. It's a lot of fun. This is the kind of thing that I really enjoy. That's why I got the collector's edition. So, check back here soon for more Guild Wars 2 videos. There's a lot more coming very soon. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope those of you that actually got the collector's edition are enjoying your collection. The camera's like, no, you're recording too long. I'm going to stop this now. It was actually me. It was an accident. I bumped the little record button and it stopped. But I'm here again. Here just to say goodbye. So again, for like the 100th time, check back soon for more. Most importantly though, happy Guild Wars 2 collector's edition. And all the goodies inside. All of them. Happy that.